again, thank y'all for letting us speak today. Thanks for having it in a public forum, as y'all always do. I'm here today to speak on behalf of the Louisiana Charter Boats Association. If April 19th has any significance to you, that was the day I was elected president. Why I took that on, I don't know. But as this issue popped up earlier this week, we had some concerns about the catch and release deal. There again, I don't know how many of you, or I know Randy's folks have been down there, but there's a whole lot of different things going on in this oil spill. When you get around Grand Isle, the Four Bayou Pass, the Cooper Bell Pass, I hear a lot from Ed and a bunch of the recreational fishermen about let us make our own decision. I agree with that. My core principle says let an adult make his own decision. However, I think we're in an unprecedented time where aside from Wildlife and Fisheries being charged with managing our fishery, there's also some public health issues here that Wildlife and Fisheries has to partner with the health officials. And if you've seen what's going on down there, it's nasty. Really nasty stuff coming in. There's boats everywhere trying to clean it up. The Coast Guard just this week issued their security zone 65 feet around any boom or any vessel involved in the cleanup, so you're going to have those issues. So as this catch and release deal came up, we took a poll from our membership, and the overwhelming majority of our membership was against it. So the Louisiana Charter Boat Association has taken the position that they're against the catch and release issue. It's going to put some of the points that we heard was the safety issue, was the security zone issue that the Coast Guard has issued. And as Mike speaks so eloquently about, we're concerned about the long term. We're concerned about our resource. We don't know yet what's happening. I stepped out a couple of times during the scientist's testimony, so I may have missed a couple of things, but I think what I've heard is they haven't yet tested for the correction. Our brand is our long-term survival is critical to our brand. Until they can decide, until they can test for everything and make sure everything's safe, then I just don't think that we need to be pulling these fish out of the water. And then, we accept a certain mortality, a certain bycatch mortality, whenever we're operating under normal conditions. But not knowing what this stuff is doing to our fishery, why put that bycatch mortality on them right now that we're going to have? Let's wait and see the health of our fish. We could be missing a whole year class right now. We won't know until this thing's cleaned up and gone and we can get the sampling. So I guess what we're saying is, if an area is oiled enough or feared to be contaminated enough to where it's closed, where we can't take fish out of it, and by take I mean possess and eat, then let's leave them alone and hope they survive the best they can. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Did David come back in?